Another thing that I have to do when trying to connect Schoology and PowerSchool is I have to configure some settings. And you'll notice that there is a PowerSchool app down here in this menu. When you click on that, it'll bring you here. For the first time, it might even say that you need to accept or allow Schoology and PowerSchool to talk to one another. And once you've accepted that, you'll no longer get that window. So I have here where it says Sync Grades. These are going to be all of the assignments and assessments that I've put inside of Schoology will show up here. And then here is where I'm going to configure how Schoology and PowerSchool talk to each other. And because I have weighted categories that I've set up, I'm going to choose the customized grade category mapping. If you just simply have everything dumped to tests, you won't need to, but I would suggest having Schoology and PowerSchool knowing exactly where your categories go so that you know how it should show up inside of PowerSchool. What you also may want to do is click on this automatically shorten titles. Sometimes if an assignment is a little bit too long, it'll automatically trim that so that it fits. So I have two categories inside of Schoology. I have one called Assignments, and I have another one called Games and Review. And so my assignment category links to my homework category. I don't use quiz and I don't use the test category that are set up automatically inside of PowerSchool. But I do have a category called Games and Review, and I do want that one to link to my project. And the way I've set my gradebook up is that both of those weights are the same, so that way when they go from Schoology over to PowerSchool, the percentages are the same. So if I have weighted categories, I have to make sure the mathematical percentages work out right. So the categories that I've weighted inside of Schoology match the categories that I've weighted inside of PowerSchool, or I'll have two different grades. The categories themselves don't have to be called the same thing, but do keep in mind, as in a previous video, these are the only four categories that I can work with that will communicate from Schoology. So I could just simply click on this Add button, and then I could add whatever categories that I have here, and I could have them kick out to PowerSchool. And I know a lot of teachers right now are just simply using Schoology as an assessment tool, which is fine. And what you would have to then do is create a category inside of Schoology, maybe called Tests or Assessments, and then you would link that category inside of Schoology to the correct category that you've set up inside of PowerSchool. So once I have my categories set up here, I've assigned the Schoology categories to talk to the correct PowerSchool categories. I'm simply going to hit Save Changes, and Schoology Gradebook and PowerSchool Gradebook should now be talking to one another.